Our head neck patient pack comes in a nice pull tie pouch like this. And here's what comes with it. With each head neck patient pack, you're going to get a large strap that's adjustable, a perpendicular mount that houses our ball and socket laser that is battery powered, 2 wall mount hooks, and our triple butterfly pattern wall flag. Now let's go over the setup first. Take your perpendicular mount and your battery powered laser, unscrew the back of the laser, and you'll find a small rubber disc. This is protecting the batteries inside the laser from getting discharged before you utilize the pack. Take that disc out and then re-screw the back of the laser on. To put the laser onto the mount, tip it to the side, put the socket side next to the ball, and just roll it up on top. That's our easiest way to keep the longevity of your laser as optimal as possible. We do not recommend taking it onto the top and pushing it straight down onto the ball. Once you've acquired the laser onto the mount, you can take your large strap, and we recommend for the head neck application to go ahead and pull it all the way through and secure the Velcro close to the envelope in which the laser mount fits. There are teeth on the back of the mount, and you can slide those into that yellow-orange field, and that's how you're ready to go. Okay, once we have your flag set up in your home, either mounted on the back of a door or on a window or on a wall with those 2 hooks that are provided in the patient pack, we're ready to get started. So let me take you through some exercise options that could be applicable for stiff neck, painful neck, headaches, dizziness, or even shoulder pain. Here's how we want you to get started. Now for this video, I'm going to be slightly off to the side so you can see what the laser is doing on the flag, but we recommend starting in the directly lined up with the flag so you're facing the center of it. We recommend starting from approximately 5 feet away with the understanding that sitting is typically easier than standing, which is typically easier than standing on a soft surface or standing on one leg to do these same exercises. Now, the closer you move to the flag, the more range of motion your neck will go through. The further away you are, the less range of motion. So if you're a very sensitive neck, we recommend starting further away. If you are advancing, we recommend you get closer to the flag. So let's get started with simple motor control training. We'll take the belt and mounted laser, and we're going to put it on your head. You're going to start by looking directly at the center target, turning the laser on, and then putting it on the bullseye. From there, you're not going to move your body, but you are going to trace the laser on the yellow inside flower or butterfly pattern, trying to be as accurate as you can by staying inside the lines. You can do between 1 and 5 times going clockwise, and then you can do 1 to 5 times going counterclockwise. If this is difficult for you to do, we recommend you doing less. If it becomes more easy, you can do more repetitions. If the yellow pattern was easy for you, you can progress to the green. And then to the blue. Again, trying to be as accurate as you can. Staying inside the lines while also moving as quickly as you can. You can also utilize the straight lines in this grid by going all the way up to the top of the flag for extension at the neck, and all the way down to the bottom of the flag for flexion at the neck. Rotation to the right, and rotation to the left. Okay? Now the next exercise, utilizing something very similar, would be to turn your body 45 degrees one direction and look over your opposite side shoulder, and vice versa. That would look like this. So I can be facing the front of the flag. I'll center up the laser. I'm going to turn to my right, which puts me in left neck rotation, and I'll perform the same activities. Tracing between 1 and 5 times for each level. Okay. My other rotation, I'd keep it the laser centered on the bullseye and look over my right shoulder by turning my body to the left and performing the same activity. Going both clockwise and counterclockwise. The third exercise is going to be challenging, but this is going to be working on your joint position sense of your head and your neck. You're going to look directly at the center target in a centered laser position. You're going to close your eyes, look all the way over one shoulder, and without opening your eyes, come back to where you think the center is. Open your eyes, and if you're not within the center yellow circle, we want you to reposition and try again. If you do come back within this center yellow circle, we'll count that as a successful attempt. And we want you to try 5 looking over your right shoulder, 5 looking over your left shoulder, 5 looking up and coming back, and 5 looking down and coming back. If you want some extra challenges, you can always look at a diagonal pattern and come back as well. For our fourth exercise, we're going to be moving your body around the room while you're still keeping the laser centered on the target. That's going to look like this. Once we've applied the laser to the head and neck, you're going to turn the laser on, center it up, and I'm going to be moving around in space while I'm trying to keep the laser within the yellow circle of the flag. Okay. The laser, of course, is going to move, but you're just trying not to deviate outside of that center circle like I am now as I'm walking around. We want to try to keep that in the middle. If you need a single point cane or something to hold on to for a little bit of balance, okay, or if you're at risk of falling, we recommend utilizing something or having somebody next to you to protect you. That would be the fourth exercise. Our fifth recommended exercise for the head, trunk, and neck patient pack would be utilizing the clock pattern at the middle of the flag. We're going to have you turn and face the flag, center up the laser into the bullseye, and then work your way around the clock by going to the 12, back to the middle, 1, back to the middle, 2, back to the middle, 3, back to the middle, and so on around the clock. Now, of course, you could always put in a cognitive brain play into this and say 11 minus 3 is 8, come back to the middle. 2 times 2 is 4, come back to the middle. 5 minus 5 is 0, you stay there. 10 minus 2, 8. 3 plus 3, 6, and so on. I hope these examples of exercises used in our head, neck, and trunk patient pack model are helpful for you. We do recommend for conditions including pain or abnormal sensation that you reach out to a local health care professional and have them guide you through whether these are appropriate for you.